Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Geminis. Geminis, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Gemini as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus North Node or South Node sign. Sometimes I still forget to say North Node and South Node. But no, before I did y'all's reading, when I was doing y'all's pre-shuffle, I came up with a song for y'all. So that's why I got kind of caught up in my head. It goes like this. Gemini, 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 Gemini. That's what came to mind. But yeah, y'all. So I am back to doing some monthly readings. The only difference between the readings, how they're going to be now and how they were before, is they're going to be shorter. Okay, and any information that I feel like I need to go more into depth will be on my Patreon. So you're not missing out on anything. The messages are still going to, you'll still get a good message, okay? Don't focus on the time frame. Timeless. These are timeless things, all right? And whatever you see it is when it's meant to resonate for you. All right, so focusing on just the energies, not so much time frames anymore with readings, all right? But we're also going to be using a couple different decks. I'm going to use my everything deck. It's a deck that I made. Y'all probably have seen it by now. Eventually, I'll get a real deck made. That'll be my own. But for now, this is just index cards that I feel like is good for intuitive messages. Then we're going to do the tarot. And then we're going to do the clarifying. Okay? So that was just a brief overview of what's going on, what things are going to look like now. You'll hear me say that a few more times until I get through all the readings, all right? So with that being said, let's get into y'all's message. I already did your pre-shuffle for you to see what you need to release for the month ahead and moving forward whenever you see this, and what signs you'll be receiving. So the first card you have for what you need to release right now is surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So there is something where you're meant to be a bit more passive, and it's like an active passiveness, which is your feminine energy. So you could be someone who's very much a masculine energy person. It doesn't mean you're a male, okay? Masculine and feminine energy does not equate to gender necessarily. So masculine energy being you're someone who's a doer, like you like to do things, you like to figure things out on your own, you like to go out there and action, very action oriented. But in this energy, you're meant to just kind of take a step back and let things come to you. Okay, stop always trying to push so hard to find the answers for things, and just let it naturally and organically come to you. You don't have to push so hard for some outcome. All right, and then you have key unlocked for a sign you'll be receiving. Some of you might have seen keys somewhere, found some keys, had keys showing up in your dreams. There's some type of information that is about to become available to you that you didn't previously have. A key can also be in the literal sense. Maybe you're getting a new key, like you're getting a key to a new car, a new apartment, some type of something that you're going to own now. All right, so just look out for that. I don't know why I thought of like a Tesla. Like, I don't know if maybe some of you might have a idea of getting a Tesla, keys for a Tesla. I don't know. That just a car came to mind. It was a Tesla. All right, so that's what you need to know right now. Now let's get into my everything deck and see what themes are going to be coming up for you, Gemini. Bear with me because, like I said, these are just cards that I made. So they're not the best at shuffling, but I'd be trying. All right, so here we go. What themes are coming up for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node. What can Gemini expect? Okay, you got commitment. You got friendships coming out first. What else can Gemini expect? Some of you are going to possibly make some new friends here soon. Or it could be a friendship that comes from a commitment. A lot of these cards came out for Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo placements. They also got professional. Ooh, hold on now, Gemini. Let's get about 2 more. All right, we got degree. Okay. Some of you are working towards a degree, possibly. Or you're going to get a degree in something here. All right, let's get one more. What else we got? Uh-oh, that envy card tried to come out. Family. Oh, self-love. All right. So we got some pretty good things here. For some of you, there's going to be like some very significant friendships that come into your life, or some significant friendships that I feel like are going to be going into the next level of commitment. So with that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean like they're going to be romantic or anything. They're going to turn romantic. I feel like this is like, when I say more committed, like you might feel like you're more committed to your friendships than your family, or you're going to be engaging with people who you feel like are moving to the next level of commitment, as far as like you feel like these are like your sisters or your brothers type of thing. Okay. These could definitely be people that you are going to be working with. All right, like some type of professional setting that you're going to be engaging with them, or these are people that you go to school with, or you will go to school with if you plan on going back to school or getting some type of degree or taking some type of class and something. A lot of you are going to develop some really strong friendships through that. But it looks like it's like going to be a situation where it's like a mix of, like it's in a professional based setting. So even if that doesn't make sense right now, just keep that in mind, that eventually you're going to commit to some friends in a stronger way. Okay. So it could be you start working with these people, or these are people that you did work with, and there's like more of a commitment there for something in regards to the friendships. And then you have self-love. So some of you are focusing on self-love right now, and maybe you want more friendships, more people to share that with, but in the meantime, you're focusing on that. And if you are wanting more friends, or you're wanting like more committed relationships, that is coming in as well. And if you don't have like a strong family relationship right now, don't worry, because you're going to get like friendships that feel like family. All right. Especially if that's something you've been manifesting. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's see what else we got for Gemini. What else do we got for Gemini? Gemini. All right. What else is coming towards Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node right now. What else is coming towards Gemini right now? Okay. We got, oh goodness. Hold on, Gemini. I think it's important to look at your time management. Look at your time management right now. You could be overextending yourself right now. And in result, there's like a lot of energy of you guys feeling very exhausted. You got 10 of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. Especially if you have a lot of fire placements. You're not going to be able to do much if you're just tired. All right, let's see. Or you need to prioritize something in regards to your energy more so. Okay, you got Virgo energy right there. We got Hermit card. So, yeah. So you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. You got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, a lot of blocked energy, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there is something in regards to your passion and your excitement that seems to be wearing down right now. And that's most likely some of you are pushing very hard to achieve a goal, instead of like stepping back for a moment and saying, okay, where do I need to like have better focus, or where do I need to have better time management? And you might be just trying to work harder. I talk a lot about working smarter and not harder. Some of you are like thinking that the key to getting more money means you need to do a whole bunch more work. And while yes, you do need to work hard to achieve success, some things do require a step back and thinking about, okay, how can I minimize tasks? How can I do things differently? Just thinking about how you can switch it up here so you're not so exhausted and drained. And that can only happen if you go within for a moment and you take a step back from your everyday life. Okay, you got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, in order to figure out how to do something more efficiently, you have to study more with the Page of Pentacles. You could just feel very disappointed right now in regards to your life. Maybe you feel like it's at a standstill, or you're not progressing, or you just feel disappointed in where you're at. Okay. And it could be just an imbalance. Like it could be as simple as an imbalance of priorities and planning, needing to refocus that. Okay, so in order to get, you got the Page of Pentacles to the King. The Pages is the smallest, the youngest energy of Pentacle. King is the highest. So in order to climb up the ladder, there is a process you have to take. There are steps you have to take to get there. Okay, maybe there's something you have to kind of step back and relearn and focus on the basics again before you can get to the success that you want. You got to go back. Okay, that doesn't mean you're starting over. It doesn't mean you're starting over at all, because you have new knowledge that you didn't have before. But sometimes you do got to go back to the basics, all right? So let's see what other advice we got for you, Gemini. What other advice do we have for Gemini at this time? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Yeah, but you're gonna start to understand that you pushing yourself is not gonna help you feel more excited about working or more excited about school. You have to take more breaks. You have to slow down. Okay, this is more about you right now. What is the advice for Gemini? Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, the Lovers, that's you, Gemini. Other advice we got for Gemini? Five of Pentacles. Some of you might have like some scarcity fears, like if you stop working that your money's just going to disappear all in one day. I know that sounds like very exaggerated, but you know, that's how a scarcity mindset works. That's how, yeah, look at this, fear. You got some fear surrounding money or something along those lines. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles for Gemini. Yeah, Five of Wands. Seven of Wands. Yeah, so you got 5, 5, 5. You got Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and Five of Pentacles, which shows a lot of conflict. This could be just conflict within yourself, or you feeling like you constantly have to be fighting for something, or you constantly have to be doing something in order to be something. Okay, now follow me. King of Wands. King of Wands is your advice, is to have confidence in your skills. And look at this, just like you just had the Page to the King, you got another Page to the King, which shows that a couple steps back doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you're losing time. It doesn't mean that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, it just means that you're relearning things in a new way. You're learning new habits, better ways of progressing, better ways of how to ascend, better ways of feeling confident. Okay. So some of you have just been really focused on doing. And doing is good to a certain extent, but not when you're constantly burnt out or you feel like you're not really getting anywhere. That's when it's time to step back and say, okay, maybe I do need to stop working for a moment or take a break or set some better boundaries with myself and what I'm trying to achieve here, and refocus on your goals and your vision. Make sure that you're doing things for the right reasons. Are you just doing things to stay relevant? Are you just doing things to like wash out competition, or you're just trying to compete with somebody else, or you're trying to compete with yourself? Okay, a lot of like reassessing and figuring out like where you need to actually like stop. Just stop. And for a moment, not force things to happen, and figure out where you need to reassess your mind, okay? Lover's card, that's you. And Queen of Cups is also water. So checking in with your emotional state. Like, are you okay? Like, that's the real question. Are you okay, Gemini? Are you all right? Like, you could be very exhausted and tired, but you're still going. And you're not responding to your body. And sometimes you just need to stop for a moment and say, okay, let me plan better. Let me see what I could take out my schedule. What can I change up? All right. So that's what we got for you, Gemini, for your reading. Whenever you see this, we're going to move on to the next sign, because I'm keeping it short so I could do 2 signs in one day. Anything else I haven't mentioned will be on my Patreon. So look at my Patreon in the description box for more information. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.